I'm Tammy Allen, the Family Connection Coordinator, and we are making simple taco soup. I have an expert here from Georgia Southern. This is Jordan Brett, and she's going to help us make our recipe. The first ingredient that we need for our taco soup is 2 pounds of ground turkey. So she's already cut one package up. Now at Walmart, you can buy ground turkey in the Butterball brand, which we have done, or they make it in the meat department as in a square container. Just look for the turkey section and decide which one you prefer, maybe which one's the most economical. So she's cut the wrapping and just going to dump it right into the pan that we're going to cook. And yes, we wear gloves, and when you're handling raw meat like that, please be aware that you need to have your hands washed, and you need to immediately wash your hands after you touch that meat. Okay, so we have browned our ground turkey. Turkey, even though it is a lean meat, will have some fat to it, so we are going to drain that off to keep the fat content down on our recipe. So draining the meat off of the fat off of ground beef or any meat is a simple process if you have the right tools. We have a metal colander. So we put the meat in there, and it's going to fall through those holes and go into our container, which we have a glass bowl in the sink catching all that. It's not recommended to let fat drain into your sink because it can clog your plumbing. Got that? It doesn't take very long to do that. You kind of stir it just a bit and make sure all that drains off. And then we're going to return it back to the pot that we had cooked the meat in. Just a couple of minutes doing that. Return that back to the pot. Now, when you look at the recipe, you'll see the next ingredient will be an envelope of taco seasoning and an envelope of ranch salad dressing mix. Make sure you get the envelope and not a jar of ranch dressing. Next, we are going to add 1 envelope of taco seasoning. We chose the Great Value brand, and the 1 envelope of ranch salad dressing. And that we use Hidden Valley Ranch. They carry that at Walmart, but those are not going to be covered by your WIC vouchers. So we put those 2 ingredients in, and then we are going to add 1.5 cups of water. Do we have a cup in? Okay, so we've added the seasoning mix, and the instructions really had said to take the 2 mixes together, stir them well in a bowl before you add them. So we have done that. Then we're going to stir in 1 can of black beans that are rinsed and drained, 1 can of whole kernel corn drained, and 1 can of pinto beans drained. So that is another process. You have to have a colander to drain, or you can hold the lid on the can and turn it. I have done that too. Items, you don't have to film all 3. That process, okay. Ready? So Jordan is now emptying the beans, the 1 can of beans, the pinto beans, is it? And that is in the colander, and then you just rinse that with cool water. So you can put it all in there and rinse it at the same time. We have black beans and pinto beans in that container. Then we also have the corn, and yes, we're going to drain the corn and rinse it as well. Get as much of that water out of there, I guess, to not make a mess. So we're going to add the beans and the corn right into the same pot with our ground turkey that's been cooked. And our water is in there. Our next item will be 1 can of diced tomatoes and 1 can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. Now WIC has some varying instructions on what kind of canned goods you can have. At one time you could get the tomatoes with the chilies in them, but the most recent one says no, that's not an approved thing, and they're not going to let you do that. So you can just do 2 cans of diced tomatoes plain without any chilies. We're stirring that, and you do bring this to a boil. After it starts to boil, you're going to reduce the heat and simmer uncovered for 15 minutes or until heated thoroughly, which you should stir it occasionally, but it does say bring it to a boil and then let it simmer for 15 minutes. Okay, for our taco soup, some people will like to add things to the top of it. Some things are WIC approved and some are not. The cheese that we have here is a WIC approved item. So you can get sharp cheese. The 1 pound package is an approved WIC item, but it's not the shredded kind that we like to put on our soup. So I'm going to show you how to shred this cheese for a topping on the soup. Some people also like sour cream or Fritos and all those items that you would have to pay for yourself. That's fine if you choose that. But when you see the great protein that you're going to get with this soup, adding just a little bit of these toppings will still make it not too, go overboard with what's not healthy. Cheese is definitely healthy because of the calcium that you get. So I have this kind of shredder. You can choose to do the thin holes and make it, thinner shreds, or you can use the thicker ones. I'm going to show you what the two different types look like. I put the corner down and pressing. Oh, this one's bent already. So we're pressing to get the little shreds, skinny shreds on top, that's fine. Or if you like, you would put less on there if you're using the big giant shreds. But be very careful not to have your fingers too close to that. This is not a part that a child would help an adult do. This is adult only process, please. And look how beautiful that is. I want some of that. But that is great on this soup, and you can put it on chilies too. So buy that, get that WIC item this time of year for any kind of soups in the cold weather, and shred the cheese. It's a great topping. And some